All right, we're live. And hello, everybody. Welcome to a new video idea that I'm starting today. It's going to be another Rocket League replay analysis, but it's going to be a little bit different because I got a special guest here with me today, my good friend.
What is up?
Should I call you Animal?
No, I'm not Animal. I'm below average player.
All right,
I'm a man of many names.
A man of many names. Yes. Below average player here. What rank are you at, below average player? Which is a very long
Champ
name.
3, Div 3 right now.
All right. So this is a good friend of mine that I've been talking to y'all about since the first episode, I think. And back then he was Champ 1, Champ 2. But what we're going to do is we're going to have him in, and I'm going to be taking a look at one of his replays. And then as I'm analyzing it and giving my 2 cents, he's going to be giving his 2 cents on the fly so we can tell, what exactly was going on during the replays instead of just having like a one-sided opinion sort of thing. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And let's just get right into it. All right, here we go. So the very first dual Rocket League replay analysis brought to you by Selfish Gamer with special guest below average player. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, let's see what you got. Dude, I'm probably going to call you Animal throughout this episode. I just can't get over it.
Name changes are tough.
I know. It's going to be hard to analyze Champ. I like what he's doing there. And I like what you did. I really like what you did. Very patient. Okay, so somebody came in. They got a little breakaway, and he put it in. Beautiful, man. Hey, let's rewind a second. I want to see that replay or that play again. Let's just go back to 5.
All right.
And then 3-2 on the play. Because it was kind of hectic. So there was a double, that little kickoff there, and then before you knew it, somebody was coming on you with an air dribble. And then you were last man back. Okay, let's pause right there. Can I get your thoughts on that? Were you thinking of anything in that moment in particular, or was that like a routine little clear for you, or were you worried that like maybe the last man back should have got that or something like that?
Well, I was the last man back. Right when before he started his air dribble, when he got that pop, I saw that both my teammates were forward. So that's why I didn't go for it in the air. My goal right now is to kill time because I'm the man back. And so as soon as they got that first touch, I'm just trying to hit it to the left or pop it up just to kill time, and then my teammate follows up my hit and get a counter off it.
All right, so we're back. We just had a little technical difficulty. My game froze, unfortunately, but here we are. Next kickoff. Below, you just said that you were trying to kill time, and then after that, your teammate did the right thing. He put it in the net whenever. I guess they were all triple committing, or they were too far forward, or something like that. So it was good play. So let's just continue on in 3, 2, 1. See what you got. Do y'all always call for kickoff at your level?
Yeah. Sometimes they don't. I always call though.
I find that sometimes they don't at my level too. And sometimes you call it. Oh, I like what I'm seeing there. And they go anyway. That was a good play by the blue team, and thank God you got in the way of it though. Okay, so he's taking it middle, little air dribble thing going on. Pretty easy save, to be honest. I'm seeing some solo plays from the blue team so far, but nothing too threatening. And then orange has had some. I'd say that's a pretty good rotation here. It hasn't been any moment where anything's been too awkward for anybody. Did you feel pretty comfortable in this match?
Yeah.
Okay, let's pause. So let's go back to, let's see,
340. Let's just watch it. 340 up to 3.
Well, what are we at? 325 or something like that. So there was a shot on net. He saved it, and then Begotten Snakes puts one forward, but you didn't go up forward for that, and so I'm pausing it at 3:30 here. So in my eyes, he went forward, and it seems that like you're a little too far back. Would you agree with that, or is there something else that I'm missing here?
So I think that guy should have gone for a clear. He might have not had boost, but like he should have known that I don't know. That's kind of a tough one because I just went for the save and I don't have enough boost. Like if I go forward, I'm gonna have 0 boost.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't have time after that save, so he should have just cleared it instead of putting it to the side.
So Begotten should have hit it farther downfield, is what you're saying?
Yeah, like he was doing a hit. He had plenty of boost, looks like.
Okay. Well, it just the only thing that struck me is that there's that awkward moment where like Begotten hits it, and then nobody's with the ball for a few seconds, and usually that's kind of like a no-no, at least that I've found. You know, there should be somebody from some team at least on the ball, you know, and then it leads to a double commit on the blue team, I see. And then Begotten Snakes just goes back, and nobody contested the ball, and blue team double committed, so it's basically a misplay on both sides, pretty much.
Well, no one, like it's not about who's, like if you're at the ball, it's about who's going to get to the ball. And at this level, like you know who's going to get to the ball first. So I knew they were going to get to the ball first, so they basically had possession, even though they weren't close to it. Like it doesn't really matter if they're close to it or not. They had possession because they were closer. It doesn't matter like how close they are, just that they're closer than I am.
So you didn't go for the ball because you figured, you know, they have the ball, let's wait for their touch, is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, because it was closer to them. Like if I went forward, I wouldn't have gotten anything out of it.
Yeah, and then they could, and since nobody was there on the orange team, they could have had some play going, but instead they just kind of like throw themselves at the wall, barely move the ball, and it's over.
Yeah, they just don't get a good clear, I think.
Yeah, they could have had a pretty good play going on there. But okay, so I'm at 3:25. We'll play it from there, okay?
All right, you can go.
All right. All right, a little back and forth.
They actually almost got a good play out of that. They got a pass.
Mm-hmm. See what happens. Okay, so he got past one, didn't get past the second one. France was there. So this is good shit. Well, okay, let's pause at 3:03. Let's go back a little bit. I'm gonna go back to 3:10-ish and just play it till 3:03. And it just seems like Gibber or whatever, like he turned on the ball and you didn't expect it. Is that something that you think he did incorrectly, or was that?
What do you mean turned on the ball and didn't expect it?
Oh, well, it seems like both of y'all went for the ball, you know. So I'm assuming that you thought it was your turn, and that Gibber should have gone back or something like that.
Yeah, I guess I was kind of expecting that because he was up there for a while. But I probably should have read it because as soon as I see him not going back, I should have just backed off. And like I wasn't too concerned because I knew my other teammate could get back and we were not in a dangerous spot. So I just went for a bump. You can see that I wasn't too concerned about a counterattack.
Okay, so you're fine with Gibber cutting there, or not? Oh, would you consider that a cut?
Well, it's just lack of communication, which is inherent in solo queue.
Right. Which
Like
wouldn't.
we were both in pretty good positions to go for that ball. We just didn't communicate who should go for the ball.
I see. Wouldn't you agree that like in a ranked situation where you're not communicating like that, it's kind of like pivotal that you make clear decisions on who gets the ball next. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's usually the job of the man back to do that.
Yeah.
Because you can see more. Like, so I should have noticed that he was going for it and backed off.
Okay. All right. So let me. Where are you at right now?
Just wherever you are, I can catch up.
Okay. Let me. I'll go back to. Let's just go back to 3, where I see you got that bump. All right. So unfortunately, it didn't turn into a goal. and you go up for that ball. I like that you went up for that, and I like that you kind of like faked continuing with it even though you had no boost. I think that that's an important part of Rocket League as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's. Do you have anything to say about that play? Is there any comment you want to say about that?
Let me look at the other people's perspective. I get too tunnel visioned on what I'm doing.
Right. Let me see what.
Alright, so
one of them has like super close camera settings. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I think they get a pretty good save off of one of our shots, and it just goes up, which is where I get my touch. Yeah, so Jester put it off the crossbar, and then Burbach needed to hit that really quick, and he got a pretty good clear off it. He should have hit it lower, because hitting it high gives the other team. So he should have hit it lower to the corner, so that we didn't have a good opportunity. But because he hit it high, I was able to get a good hit off it, and then nice little get in the way.
And so I'm looking at I can't tell his name. Not France or Bubba, but
Speedy?
the other dude. Yeah, Speedy on blue team. Yeah, I see how he missed the initial clear, and then Bubba makes that touch, and then Speedy just continues on the middle boost. Do you think that that was a good play considering that they conceded a goal or not?
Well, Speedy, I think that's on Burbach, because he's the one that put out their team in a bad position. But it was kind of a panicked clear, and he didn't have much time.
Right.
So I think it was just more us putting pressure on them and them getting a bad touch because they're feeling too much pressure.
And so are you okay with what Speedy did, and he just kind of like ran away to mid boost, even instead of going for like a corner boost or something like that?
Yeah, well, he couldn't really do much more for them there. The other guy was rotating back, and they had 2 people in net. You don't really need 3 people in net, because if you always have 3 people in net, you're never going to move forward.
Gotcha. So if you were in the same situation, you would much prefer to like one person move up and the 2 people handle the thing in net.
Yeah, especially if he has a low boost or something.
Okay. See, and so for me personally, I'm like, especially with me ranking up in platinum lately, I've been like, hey, I would much rather there be another person on defense than be up 1 and concede a goal because of that. You know what I mean? At least at my
they
range.
can't play too defensively because they're down 1, so they have to. Yeah, they have to press forward. And Speedy might not have seen me. I don't know. I'm fine with him moving up for that because he made a good effort on the ball and he knows that there's going to be 2 people back. So there's not much pressure on him to do something.
Okay. All right, let me go back to your view. Yeah. All right. So I'm at 237. Next kickoff. Okay, here we go. Another dead kickoff. I love what you did there. I love that. Love that shit. Did you just get? No way. Okay, you. All right, let's rewind it up. What happened? I'm gonna go all the way back to the kickoff and slow this down. So Begotten hits the ball, and it kills. And then you're cheating up, and it's beautiful because you make his tiny touch, and you're able to make a follow-up touch. I love that. I love how you got past those 2 defenders. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if we check back, that should mean that 2 defenders are probably out of the play getting boost, and there's only 1 defender left, if I'm right. It looks that way. Yeah. So 2 defenders are out and getting boost, and there's only 1 defender left. But somehow this turns into a goal on the orange team because of that clear. Do you have any comments on that?
Well, my idea with the 50-50 was to get it to the right of him because they usually expect you to go up the wall for these breakaways. So I tried to get it, and like he was on the wall, and I saw that he was trying to block that. So I tried to get it to the right of him because if I did, it would have been a goal because my teammates were there. But I didn't get it far enough. I didn't realize how that I couldn't get it past him, so I ended up pinching it to him. So it's just me not reading how close he is to the ball.
So you would completely
label that as your fault. You're not, concerned with
your teammate not being back to save it or something like that?
Yeah, because they're like he's expecting me to go up on the wall, and they're expecting me to 50-50 it, like good 50-50, not a pinch, and I turned it into a pinch. So I should have either cut it more, like get better control and cut it more to my teammates, or just go for a 50-50. And I chose something in the middle. And because I didn't choose one thing or the other, it ended up being a pinch and darn it. Like, it's too fast to react to those. They should, like, we're on their side. They shouldn't be super far back in that situation.
I mean, I'm also looking at, where I think it's not Gibber, but the other guy on your team is located. He's pretty close to Gibber, even though you're about to get a 50-50. Wouldn't it have been more advantageous for him to be like maybe on the like a little bit farther past midfield on the other side of the field, perhaps, in case of the pinch over on that direction or something like that? You know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Begotten or Gibber?
I want to say, hold on. I wish I had these names. It's Begotten Snake. And so he's the one that got the first kickoff, and then you hit it past the second guy, and then you're about to go for 50-50, and then when you take a look, right as you're about to hit that pinch, he's like right on Gibber's butt, like up like past midfield. Wouldn't have been more advantageous for him to be a little bit farther back past midfield and perhaps maybe on the other side of the field?
Yeah, and like if you watch, he doesn't even go for boosts. He's just trying to put pressure on it. I think he should. Yeah, I think he should be a little bit further back because he sees that Gibber is the second man right now, going to support me and follow the 50-50. So yeah, he should have gone for the other boosts, except I think the other team took that. Yeah, he did move up a little bit too far, but I think that's equally on me as it is on him.
Gotcha. Yeah, see, I would from my perspective, I would say that's like a little bit on your part, but I would say it's more on his part, because especially like when you're last man back, you're supposed to be reading whether or not there's like a potential 50-50 or pinch opportunity happening, and it's not really your job to be in two's position to handle a shot opportunity, up at that close. It's your job to potentially save a potential pinch shot or something like that. So in my perspective and experience, he should have been farther back, anticipating something like that. But
yeah, well, it was my job to not pinch it in our goal to get a good 50-50.
Yeah, so definitely on your part, but then again, he could have easily saved that, but it's fine. Y'all are still up, so let's just go to the next kickoff. It's been too long. All right, I'm at 228.
All right, just go.
Let's see what happens on this last couple of plays here. Okay. Well, okay, it's over. All right. And you said you lost this or you won this?
No, we won this one.
Oh, okay, this isn't the one. Okay. This is, I gotta say, compared to Diamond so far, I mean, this is just, it's way, it's way more fluid. You know what I mean? There's not a whole bunch of like moments where things are just stalled or awkward, and even when they are awkward, people are pretty efficient at getting the ball, moving, getting the play happening, and I really love that. I love Bubba's positioning there on the blue team. He was ready for that clear. Let's see what Gibber does. Oh, Gibber got it past him. I didn't expect that, and he got it mid. Huh. I say that was good patience on your part. Good follow up. Good follow up with the other yellow guy. Let's see if he saves it. Ooh, nice read, man. Did you was that you that went for the ceiling or the in goal save?
What time?
It was like 113. Yeah, that was you, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, this was the Hail Mary save.
Yeah. Even though y'all are up by 2, holy. So, I think this whole entire game, I haven't really been threatened by Blue's sort of presence here and their decision making. Like they've been touching the ball, they've been reacting to the clears efficiently, but their offense has kind of been not as tight. Oh my God! What a monster flick that what's his name just had. Oh my! Let's see what blue team does for this final 30 seconds. Are they gonna? Nah, I think they gave up. Nice. Well, that's about the end of the match. I'm gonna call it there. It seems like y'all are just goofing around.
Yeah.
So all in all, throughout the match, how did you feel throughout it? Did you feel comfortable? Did you feel like some things were awkward? Did you like your teammates' decisions? Did you not like them, or do you remember it all? Just give me some feedback on that.
I think this is a pretty standard win. Like I had played a lot of games and I felt pretty comfortable after playing for a while. And yeah, I don't think they were great. I don't think they were bad. I think it was just chemistry between us and lack of chemistry between the blue team.
Yeah, and it seems like or from what I find in my experience, is that as long as like one person is focused on making good decisions and good rotation stuff, the rest of the team definitely benefits from that. And it just may seem like blue team was kind of lacking a person like that, and that might have been you on the orange team, just making sure like, hey, I'm not going to go for that ball if blue team has it or something. I'm just going to wait for their clear and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I think they definitely that was definitely an advantage for orange team there. But yeah, so just a typical match, you said.
yeah, typical win.
Typical win, nice. All right, man. Well, I appreciate having you on this episode. I appreciate getting to see one of your replays. It's always good to kind of compare, the higher stakes, higher ranked gameplays to my lowly Diamond 1-ish type stuff, and see kind of where we can improve and stuff like that. But yeah, I do appreciate having you on here. Anything you'd like to say before you go?
Check out my channel. It'll be linked in the description. And not really anything else than that.
All right, man. Good luck with your Grand Champ. Hopefully by the time we see you next, because I do want you back. Hopefully you'll be Grand Champ, and I can clickbait it as tips from Grand Champ or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks a lot, and to all you all you people viewing the video out there, I appreciate your views, and hopefully we can all learn something from here. If you have anything to discuss or anything you want me to take a look at, or maybe you want me and Below Average Player to take a look at in the future, just let me know wherever you want to. And other than that, have a good one and peace.